Welcome to our final regular season edition, I guess, of the Commissioner's Corner. I had to think about that for a second. We're going to keep them going, but considering this weekend is the finale weekend of the WCHA regular season, we'll call this the last one of the regular season. I'm joined today from Bemidji by fifth-year senior Paige Beebe. We've got lots to talk about, Paige. Lots of excitement from last weekend, lots of things to look forward to, and also just want to chat a little bit with you about future plans, seeing as though they're coming probably faster than you're wishing them to at this point. How are you today?
I'm very good. Woke up, have a great morning. I get to talk to you, so that's exciting. But yeah, good.
What a day, right? What a day. It's going to start the best way.
Yeah.
So it feels like for me, the only natural place to start is to go back to last Friday. And for those viewers who maybe were under a rock for a while, an incredible finish to the Bemidji Ohio State game last Friday at the Sanford Center in Bemidji. Paige gets an empty net goal in the waning seconds, literally like 0.3 on the clock after kind of a, unusual play, if you will. Ohio State had pulled their goalie with about 11 seconds left with the puck in Bemidji zone, and Hannah made Kerrigan made an unbelievable save, right? It was Kerrigan in that. Yeah. I was thinking twice. And then the puck gets out to you and you flip it down the ice, like a play you probably couldn't do again, honestly, if you tried, right? I mean, it's just how it happened. So from your end, like for me, I'm like, I've watched it a billion times and I feel like it's still like, holy crap, how did that happen? So for you, like, what did you see happening? And then like, what actually happened? How did it feel?
Yeah, that I agree with you. It was one of the coolest games I probably ever played in my college hockey career. But yeah, it was definitely a perfect storm, I would say. We took the face off, won it back, or they won it back, excuse me. And then we had Ohio crash in the net. I didn't realize how close the puck was about to go into our net until I watched the video afterwards. And then it popped out a little kind of perfectly to my side of the ice. I had a second to kind of look, but like you said, I definitely just threw it down there. I probably couldn't do it again and get it in the net. And so with that, it was just one of the coolest moments, and it going down in the last second, it was kind of a perfect storm. And it's something I'm never going to forget, I think, because it was our fifth-year senior night. I had a lot of family and friends up there, and it was just a super cool moment.
Yeah, it was a huge upset, number one, which is always fun and why our league is so special because of games and nights like that. We're talking, for anybody who hasn't seen it, like it was basically a 3/4 ice shot. I mean, it like you were almost down parallel to your net for that puck to get down, and the puck has to beat the clock. I mean, it was just literally just like, I don't think that whole thing could ever happen again. So then we wake up and it's all over social media. It's all over, it's on ESPN, it's on SportsCenter. Like, what was that like for you and for your teammates?
That was really cool. I had trouble sleeping that night just because the adrenaline from a game like that was super exciting. So that was our first thing. But yeah, then I woke up and people were texting me, like, look at this video. It's on SportsCenter #1. And I'm like, oh gosh, like that was really cool. So we had pregame mobility video the next day. So the energy there was just phenomenal. Just the whole weekend was a lot of fun, that being part of it, but it was kind of crazy for Bemidji. We are a smaller school, so to get Bemidji on the map, kind of like with that, it definitely means a lot to our community and our athletic program, and it was really cool to see that.
It was really cool. We still have to help that announcer learn how to say Bemidji. I think it was like Bemidji or something, which, you know what? I mean, even sometimes like not great press is great press. So, you'll take the accolades and the recognition, no doubt about it. For you, what do you think it'll go down as your favorite hockey moment in your career?
There are a couple. We had Hockey Day Minnesota up here a couple years ago. But that was just a cool moment. But this definitely probably goes down as one of them. Just that it being a special weekend, senior weekend. It's kind of sad that it's going to end pretty soon. So it definitely, I keep saying definitely, sorry. It wraps up I guess, my hockey career in a good moment, a memorable one.
For sure. I think same for you. Same for me when I looked it back and watched the, so I think when you see all the angles and when we got that overhead look at, again, just how close they were to scoring and how perfectly the puck bounced out. I mean, it's got to be one of the top plays in our league this year. And it was super fun to just see the excitement and the energy that came with it. And for me, it just, validates what we say all the time about you can't take a night off in our league, right? Like, it doesn't matter if they came in as the number 2 ranked team in the country and, whatever, like they got to earn it every night out. And they played hard. You played hard. It was a great hockey game and an incredible finish. And it was such a fun thing. So you've talked about already that you celebrated senior day. You had a special 5th year senior day for those of your friends and your teammates who are 5th years. Have you had time to think about, what BSU has meant to you, what BSU hockey has meant to you, how special the experience has been for you?
I have, definitely with just a little bit more time left. I know, or we like to all ride it as probably as long as we can, but at some point it has to end, unfortunately. I'm super lucky and blessed to be able to come back for another 5th year. I think if I would have left after 4 years, it would have felt a little bit unfinished for me. So I'm super lucky for that. And just looking back, it definitely, everybody says it, but it does go by really fast. And to play in a league like this is tremendous and it's amazing every weekend. It's exciting, the travel, the whatnot, but especially Bemidji hockey, I love every moment here. We've definitely created a family atmosphere where I love coming to the rink, even if it's really good weekends, really bad weekends. It's exciting to just get to go through that with people that I genuinely love to be around. So looking back, I would not trade it for the world. I love it here.
Let's stop looking back because it's not over yet, right? We got this weekend, we got quarterfinals, and we got maybe beyond that, depending on how things go. So it's a big weekend this weekend. The Beavers head to Mankato to face the Mavericks in a series that's likely going to determine, the 5-6 seed in our league, which, in some places people might say, whatever they say about being 5th or 6th in our league, it means you're, really in probably the top 15 in the country as it all plays out. So it's a big series, a lot to play for. So what's the practice been like this week? What's your focus? How's everybody staying focused?
Yeah, we, like you said, this is going to be probably a determining weekend. Mankato's a really good team. So we'll just see about standings, whatnot with that. But we did take Monday off just to give ourselves a little bit of break. We've been doing that kind of the past, since Christmas time. And I think it helps a lot, both physically and mentally. We had a good practice yesterday. We practiced today and workout. And then we'll practice here in Bemidji and then drive down there to Mankato. But I think we're just focusing on like the things that we need to do. And that for us is being consistent, both shift in and shift out, doing the little things. But yeah, I think this is going to be an exciting weekend against Mankato because, like you said, it'll determine, I think, 5th or 6th. But I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I think it's I think you guys have I think it's a great matchup. So I just always feel like it's 2 teams that are going to just battle, and so that makes it, even if it's maybe not the prettiest hockey at times, it's going to be aggressive, it's going to be hardworking, and we're looking forward to it. It's crazy to me that we're at the last weekend of the regular season. It's sometimes when the season starts, it's like, oh, it's such a long season. And then you get to the end of it and it's like, didn't we just start? And so it's, we're all trying to just soak in all of these incredible matchups. So I have a funny question for you because on Commissioner's Corner, I've had Grayson Myers and Reese Hunt in weeks previous. And one of the funniest stories from both of their interviews was about a clown.
Yeah.
So I'm dying to know, is the clown still in Bemidji? Where's the clown? Did someone finally get rid of it? Like, what's happening with the clown?
Yeah. So like they both said, it was from Hannah's mom, I believe. She got it as a gift, like a Halloween present. So she brought it to the rink and it was kind of like the running joke for a while or it would be around in different areas. So like people would move it around. So it would be in the bathroom stall or it would be around the corner while we're walking out to the ice. And it definitely scared a lot of people, and it was just a lot of fun, and it was just like a joking type of thing. I think our head equipment manager was finally like, we gotta break home, just because it had been going on for so long. I think it was past Christmas, and we're like, okay, we might need to retire the clown. But it was a lot of fun just joking around and scaring our different staff and equipment people, and it was fun.
Did the clown ever get a name? Was there a name for the clown?
It didn't have a name, but it was like a scary looking clown, like not a cute one, but I don't think it had a name.
Yeah. I can imagine. I have a picture in my head that I'm positive I would have screamed my face off if I saw it. So I'll leave that picture there and hope that I don't ever run into the clown. So tell me a little bit about Paige. Tell me about your family. Tell me about maybe why you chose Bemidji and how you got into hockey, those kinds of things.
I am from Ham Lake, Minnesota, and then I went to Blaine High School, so in the northern suburbs. I have two sisters. One plays lacrosse at Northern Michigan University. I have two amazing parents. I played lacrosse in high school as well. I chose Bemidji, excuse me. Because kind of like I said, it's definitely a family atmosphere. I love the facilities. It's right also on the lake, so both our campus and the rink and just the town kind of is very pretty, both all year round. Stuff like that. And I also do like it is smaller, so we get to know the other teams, the soccer team, volleyball, stuff like that. It's definitely in a community atmosphere, and I like that a lot. But,
for sure.
Yeah.
Did you grow up playing hockey? How'd you get into hockey?
I started hockey in kindergarten. There was like a free try it out type of thing. And apparently I was just so adamant on wanting to try it. And so my dad signed me up, and I kind of never looked back. Played a couple other sports along the way, but stuck with hockey the whole time.
Did your parents play hockey?
They didn't. No, neither of them did.
How about your sisters?
They both did up until they decided to pick some other sports, but yeah, they did.
So you are like the hockey blood of the family. I love it. You just picked your path and said, I'm going this direction. Yeah. So what's your major? What's your plan as things start to wind down here?
I am a double major in mathematics and math education. So then with that, I have to student teach in the fall, like this upcoming fall. And I'll probably do that down in the cities just because I love Bemidji, but I've been here for 5 years. So
5 years, yep.
A little bit different. So with that, or I want to be a high school math teacher and then hopefully a principal at some point, but we'll see about that. And so student teach, and then I think I want to travel. So I don't want to necessarily jump right into being a math teacher, but we'll see about that.
That's the plan. I love it. So just a piece of advice for those of us that, didn't maybe take some time to like live a little, if you have the chance before you get into the working world. The working world's what you're going to be in for a long time. So if you can, student teach and then take that second semester, if you will, to enjoy life before you start teaching, I would highly recommend it for certain. I'm proud of you. Being a teacher right now is not necessarily, the top of everyone's list, as our educators are getting, unfortunately, put through a lot given the pandemic and just given how things have changed. So I can only imagine how lucky your students will be to have someone like you leading them. And it's a very focused path. I like it. I'm going to be a high school math teacher, and I can totally see you as a principal. How about coaching? You going to coach a little bit maybe?
I do. So right now I'm currently also getting my coaching certificate, which I forgot to mention. And then it's kind of a cool thing. Some of my professors for my coaching certificate, and one of them is Amber Fricklin, my previous head coach or associate head coach. So that's really cool. I get to see her in the classroom, get a little bit different experience. But yeah, that it kind of goes full circle. So I am getting my coaching certificate as well.
Perfect. Never know when you're going to need to give back to the game, right? Just always be ready. Yeah. I love it. Okay. So we're to the end, which means I'm going to put you through the ringer a little bit with some speed questions. So if you've watched before, this is no big deal. It's just fun. You feel ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Sweater or hoodie?
Hoodie.
Phone call or text?
Well, FaceTime, but text.
FaceTime. I like the clarification. Card game or board game?
Card game.
Do you have a favorite card game?
It's called golf. I don't know.
I have played golf. I like the 4 cards and you like, is that how you play it? Okay. Yeah, I like it. Starbucks or Caribou?
Probably Caribou.
Well, you said that like that was a bad thing.
Oh, I'm more of a Dunkin' girl and everybody up here knows that. So, but I prefer Caribou over Starbucks.
Is there a Dunkin' in Bemidji?
Yeah. Super close to my house.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay. Oceans or mountains?
Oceans.
Pen or pencil?
Pen.
The math teacher says pen. I'm shocked by that, Paige. When you go to the movies, are you a popcorn or candy person?
Popcorn.
Driver or passenger?
Driver.
Morning person or night owl?
I would say probably night owl.
Dinner or dessert?
Dessert.
Yes, girl. Road trip or plane trip?
Road trip.
Where would you go? Where would be your favorite road trip destination?
Oh, okay. Well, now I might take it back.
Fair. You can do that.
I would go probably East Coast somewhere, and I would fly there.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Like fly out there and then rent a car. So it's like both, right?
Yeah.
There it is. Okay. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Are you binge watching anything in particular right now?
Not right now, but when I do, it's usually on Netflix.
Got it. Dine in or delivery?
Dine in.
Okay, last one. What's one word you would use to describe yourself as a hockey player?
As a hockey player, I would say tenacious.
I love it. I haven't heard that one yet. Look at this. We're however many weeks in. Tenacious. I think that word actually describes you and your teammates, Paige. So that's a really, really great word. Okay, so we've hit the last weekend of the regular season in the WCHA. All 8 of our teams are in action this weekend. We start Thursday night with a St. Thomas, Minnesota matchup. We've got games Friday and games Saturday. All games are available to stream on the B1G Plus, part of the Big Ten Network. For more information always about the WCHA, you can check WCHA.com. Follow us on any of our social media platforms. So I guess I do have one more. We're giving away when we're recording, but USA Canada tonight, gold medal game. Who do you got?
I have USA all day.
USA all day. I don't know who I have yet. I have like 2 different thoughts, which I'll keep to myself for the time being, but what an amazing platform for those women. I can't wait to tune in. So thank you so much, Paige, for joining me this week. Best of luck this weekend in Mankato. The Beavers and the Mavericks will be a key series in our standings, which will wrap up. Our regular season wraps up on Saturday. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to the postseason. Have a great rest of your day, Paige.
Thank you.